I this morning actually played to completion Kena Bridge of Spirits. And the last time I talked about it was 2 weeks ago. And I said the game's not vibing with me or whatever. I can't remember exactly what I said. Where I was like, the game's pretty, but I'm not vibing with it. I take it all back. I love this game. It's a fantastic game. It's really
that is so different from what you sounded like when I left to go to my parents' place for dinner.
No,
like,
I was
fuck this game.
I stand by all that. Okay.
Oh, okay.
The bosses are hard as fuck in this game. And if you had been following my journey on Twitter, I've been tweeting about it where I'm just like, this game is butt fuckingly hard. But even with that, and a lot of games make me do that, and I still end up loving them. But this game in particular is pretty tough at times. But this game is just something special, man. So like the first section, I beat there's basically 3 main sections of the game, right?
Right.
And when I first talked to you and the audience listening here, I had only gotten to... I had beaten the first area, and I was like, I'm not really vibing with it. Once you get to the second area, though, you gain a new ability that I think completely changes the game. You get a bomb that really affects the game, and then when you get to the third area, you get this like wave dash thing, and it like really changes the game. And I still kind of stand by what I was saying before. Like this game proves to me that whatever their next game is going to be amazing, because I do feel like this game, gameplay wise, is pretty bare bones. But with the bare bones that they had, they made something really, really special. And it's kind of short. It's like 15 hours. I beat it in about 15 hours. And
that's not very short, though.
It's
all things considered.
But for like a game like this, like it's kind of short. But like I think if they make another game, like they really captured onto something here where like it's sort of nostalgic feeling, like an old Ratchet and Clank kind of game. Much harder than that, but like where like the cutscenes are like more pretty, because nowadays we almost like envy at game for a long time, if you remember, especially the PS2 era, like cutscenes looked a lot nicer than the video game sections, and nowadays kind of the cutscenes look pretty much exactly like the gameplay almost, which is cool.
Almost.
This game kind of goes back to those PS2 days where it's like those cutscenes are fucking spicy, dude. They are fucking very nice. And the game is also very nice looking in itself. But it's just like they have this nice balance of being like both a animation studio and a video game studio, and you can like really feel it in the game. It's a really special game, and I'm excited to see whatever they make next. When I beat the game, they're like, you unlocked master difficulty. Play again on master difficulty. And I said, no, fuck that.
Well, I stuck into a couple of your streams when you were streaming it. That game looks so pretty. Like the animations just running around, like the fighting. It's just like, wow, they did such a great job. Like you can obviously see that this is like an animation studio that made a video game. It just looks that way. It's very pretty. And I hope you got it on disc so that I can borrow it from you.
It's not out on disc yet. I don't think it comes out on disc until like March of next year or something.
Damn it.
But I will say the worst part about the game, and I want to make this very, very clear, the parrying is broken. It just doesn't work. And it makes me ragey.
Maybe you're just bad at
it. I mean, possibly. I'm sure that's part of it. I am bad at every video game, but like this one in particular, and I talked about it last time we talked, where like, but like once you play enough and you kind of get a feeling for what the fighting is like, and you kind of figure some stuff out, you feel really good when you like beat a boss, and you're just like, damn, I've come a long way,
Yeah. I get that.
It's a very nice feeling.
Is it like harder than Souls, or is it easier than Souls?
Uh, I think some
Probably
of
easier than
I
Souls.
I think some of the bosses, like, so the only real Souls I've played and beaten is Dark Soul, or not Dark Souls, Bloodborne.
Bloodborne.
So just going off of that, I would say some of the bosses are just as hard as Bloodborne
Really?
and made me just as ragey as Bloodborne. But I'd say
Huh.
on the whole, Bloodborne is harder.
Okay.
Because, like, the little creatures that you find throughout, like, and you just have to beat up these, like, little dudes or whatever, they're
Then
easy. You
then
know,
not
like,
so bad.
that's
Hmm.
easy stuff. It's the bosses that are hard, where in Bloodborne, everything's hard, even, like, the little stupid guys that you run into,
Right,
you know?
until well, I mean, until you're way past their level and they hit you and it
Right,
doesn't
right,
do a
right,
whole lot
right.
of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Bloodborne, technically, yeah, it's harder, but there are some moments in Kena where you're just like, holy shit, this game is hard. Um, yeah.